Welcome in, everybody. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Wampy with the first. Welcome in, Wampy, Sierra, Nade. Hello, hello. Keyword New Zealander, Cheese with the raid. Appreciate it, man. And Amphi. Why is there no audio? Is there no game audio? That would be because OBS fucked up my audio devices again, I would assume. There we go. Hopefully we're chilling now. Welcome in Witchpen and Bolu over on YouTube. OBS shitting itself, unheard of. OBS fucking up, shocking. Welcome in Joe. Bro said late shock. I'll have you know that I was a minute early today. Perhaps the one day all week where I haven't been late shock. Forgot to inform you that I must be absent yet once again, but I've dropped a like in my iconic line, my majestic hair today, my lord. Thank you, Bolu. Appreciate you. Focus shocked my balls. Welcome in, Genie. How's everybody doing on this fine Friday evening? How is everybody doing? Shock balls my focus. I can't win. Welcome in 3. Amazing. Good to hear, bro. That's good shit. I'm doing alright, man. Doing alright myself. No complaints. Kind of a boring day. You're winning by having us amazing chatters? I mean, that's kind of facts, though. That's kind of facts, though. You got me there. Excuse me. Me when focuses on me shocking. What? Hello? Welcome in Patient and welcome in Colon. Hello, hello. I'm playing this game and something is so far above my level that I've been ADL having an auto clicker to do shit. AFK, not ADL. Okay, I figured. Started downloading Red Dead 2 this morning and it's only at 60%. You had a stroke while reading that wrong? Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen. Scrandle? Yeah. We'll do the Scrandle. We'll do the Scrandle, I promise. Chat. We're doing the Scrandle every day from now on. Y'all don't have to remind me about this. This is a peak bit. Mods run that one prediction. That's wild. Me and my squad dancing on Shock's grave. Hello? Can we do the clues by Sam? What bro, like, what even is this stuff? Clues by Sam? Bro, what is this? Difficulty hard. This looks like some werewolf ass shit, bro. Websites and Comic Sans. That's always a good sign. Okay, I'm probably not doing that. Anyway. On a scale of 1 through 10, this emote is 1 million. This is from Arc Raiders. Chat, is Arc Raiders like actually a fire game? I've been seeing a lot of people glazing it. Is it actually a fire game? Yay or nay? Memes aside. It's a fire game. Interessant. What is it? What's it even about? I like looked at the Steam page very briefly, but I don't actually know what like the plot of the game is. When Evil Shock emote? Oh shit, I completely forgot about Evil Shock. Here, I can write it down on the deck queue notebook. Evil Shock emote. Okay. Expect that to be sometime next week, because I'm still going to forget about it, even though I wrote it down. But thank you. Welcome in, Matt. What we on now? Somebody in chat said I should do the clues by Sam, and I didn't know what that was. Evil Shock emote coming eventually? Pretty much. It's saying I got a 25 stream watch streak, even though I only have a 23 stream streak. I don't know, bro. I glaze Arc Raiders more than when I glaze my monitor while watching Focus Shock. That's absolutely wild. It's telling me I got a 20 stream streak when I'm at 17. Twitch, are you okay? That's so odd. Does it maybe count, like, if my stream goes down and then I, like, boot it back up? Does it maybe... Is there maybe some, like, overlap between that? That's, like, the only thing that I could think of. Or Twitch is just on acid, and honestly, both of those are, like, equally likely. It's telling me I have a 50 streak when it's 47? Yeah, I don't know. If it's, like, everybody in chat, then it's gotta be a Twitch thing. And so far, it's been literally every single person that has talked about having a streak. Nope. Well, then I have no idea. It's Twitch as a whole tweaking. I don't know what it's telling me my streak is, and I don't know what my streak is. Fire! I would be in that same boat, though. I don't even think I have a watch streak for literally anybody. Maybe Unseen. Maybe. Alright, shall we kick off the Scrandle? I'm at a 6 streak and it's saying I have a 7. Yep, ban Wampy. Take away their VIP badge. Right, meow. All right, let me pull up this Scrandle now. Bang. Hello? Hello? There we go. I reached a 3 streak just now when I'm at 1. Just told me I have a 3 streak and my points counter got replaced with a 2 out of 3. Okay, I don't know what the hell is up with that, but I digress. Okay, Scrandle on screen. Chat, are we locked in for the Scrandle today? Type 1 if you are locked in for the Scrandle today. Points farming off of Twitch shitting itself, Pog. I mean, yeah, just rug pull the Twitch economy, man. 54-2. That's wild. 2. You guys are bums. Ban everybody who said 2. All right. I'm feeling today's Scrandle. Today's going to be 100% accurate. 100% accurate Scrandle. I'm feeling it today. Ooh. Okay. Well, one of these looks like infinitely better than the other. Are we sure that that's a hot dog on the left? I think we need to run a DNA test. That doesn't... No. That looks like a finger. That is the worst hot dog of all time. These Carolina pulled chicken nachos, not considering it's stadium food, not horrible price for nachos, not a horrible price for nachos, and they actually do kind of look banging. So it's those like 100%. All right, that was a bonus round. First scran of the day. Steak and black pudding pie. So we're not off to a great start. Loaded fries and loaded hot dog for 8 pounds. For 8 pounds. They actually look like good fries, too. They cooked with this. 58% on that. That got put next to, like, a ceiling tile. Unidentified scran or chips. No. No. Here we go. Here we go. It's not England this time. It's Wales. But, no. This is not chips and cheese, man. Is it... Okay. Is this like an actual... I know I've asked this before. Is this an actual English thing? Your webcam is blocking the right? That's my bad. Yeah. Here, let me move that, John. Bang. Hello, Shock and Chat, here to report the Twitch streak is busted. Yeah, we've been learning this slowly. When do we think the recurring character of Onion's paprika bread showing up? It's got to at least once per Scrandle, I feel like. Has there been a day that we, like, that we haven't seen it? Okay, is this like genuinely though? Is this an actual British thing that they don't melt the slices of American cheese? It cannot be this difficult to melt the cheese. This is literally they're deliberately doing this, and I don't like it. The left, I have no idea what it is. It looks like chicken and either black mold or pesto sauce. Pick your poison. There's no way that the left is the play. It's got to be the right. That was a toss up though. 6% difference. Chat, hear me out. Okay, hear me out. The left kind of looked. I got jump scared by the left a little bit. It looked a little rough on first glance, but this on the left is fire. This on the left is absolutely fire. Neither of these look horrible, not gonna lie. Dare I say both of these look quite good. Spicy sausage with two, like, huge, beautiful slices of rye bread for £2.80. It's gotta be the sausage, no? Can you make the camera move like the DVD logo so we can see both sides equally? No. Pro said always immolate. Huh? I think purely based off of taste, this sandwich looks so sexy right now. This sandwich looks absolutely phenomenal, but I think just based off of value, I kind of want to give it to the spicy sausage. The ketchup over here is like horrendous though. Would y'all dip your sausages in ketchup? DVD cam would be fire. It absolutely wouldn't. That would get annoying after the very first time. It would be funny, but the novelty would wear off. The ketchup doesn't belong. Bro said ayo. What do you mean ayo? Pause. What do you mean pause? We're moving on. People dip their sausages in We're moving on. This is honestly a crapshoot. It's one or the other. It's literally either one. I could see here. I am inclined to go for the sausage just because it's based off of value, but that has scammed me before because a lot of people do not look at the value of these items, so I think I'm going to go for the left, and I was correct, Amundo. Okay, yo, we're cooking. This is from England? This is it. This is revolutionary. Both of these are from England. Chat, they figured out fries. Curly fries on the left, hand-cut fries on the right. They figured out fries. It took this long, but they finally did it. Yo, dubs in the chat for England. Okay, it has to be left. I didn't look. I was obsessing too much over the fry quality. It has to be the left. It has to be the left. Look at the prices. Right is so expensive. That steak sandwich does look absolutely fire, to be fair, but 24 pounds for this is kind of a scam for stadium food. At this point, I'm just not eating anything at the stadium, and then either before or after, I'm going to go somewhere for the food. If I'm dropping a 25er for stadium food, at this point, I'm just going to sit down at a restaurant and, like, go and, you know, and, like, buy this at a restaurant. It's got to be the cheesesteak. Fuck! I should have went for the steak sandwich, man. Nobody looks at the value. I literally said that earlier. Nobody looks at the value. We have chips with Nutella and goat curry loaded fries. It's got to be the chips with the Nutella. Never mind. I figured that was some weird British thing. Oh. Mixed donor? Dunner? Hang on. How is this pronounced? I know what it is, Google. How is this pronounced? Pronunciation German. Hello?
Doner kebab.
Donner. Nutella Fries is back. Yeah, I don't like that being a recurring character. The Lebanese chicken flatbread, I think, is just straight up better, no? I am a big fan of this thing on the left, but it's even with the pint, I feel like it's expensive, and I also feel like this just diffs on a pure food-to-food level. So I think it's got to be this one. 96.3. That got paired against lead paint. Bullpit Beast. Is this not a recurring character? Because I remember there was something like this. I mean, if you're asking me, it's got to be the left. The presentation on the right was not it. Gee, I wonder which one this is gonna be. Somebody, bro. Okay. 6 pounds. Decent bun. Somebody took a bite out of it. Somebody literally on the line ate part of this bro's dog. Hello? It's the left. 13%. The bun to dog ratio is not it. That's what I'm saying. Make your own sandwich for £1.30. Oh my goodness. This looks absolutely divine on the left. Or we have the Gloucester Monster Burger, which, as much as I'm making fun of British people, this also looks fire. It has to be the left, just purely based off of value. The burger on the right looks absolutely scrumptious, but just purely based off of value, it has to be the left. If this is not the left, I'm crashing out, dude. On the left, you assemble your hot dog with whatever you want. Yeah. How has everything been actually, like, able to be eaten with enjoyment? I think they alternate. I think it's every other day you get stuff like this, where it's just, like, goated food, and then you get stuff like yesterday, where it's just, like... like paint would win over either of the competitors. Hello, Schmeckles. Welcome back. The right would never build the burger on the left. Too guilty. That's kind of real. Whoa, that didn't win. That's the biggest rug pull of the century. Okay. Yeah, it's not going to be the pie and peas for me, fella. Most British person looking hand of all time. Chat, is that a crazy thing to say? This is the most British football game enjoyer hand I think I've ever seen in my entire 19 years and change of being on this planet. People don't read value again. I just gotta stop. I just have to stop reading value. That's literally the meta. Every time where it's a value diff, I get it wrong. So the meta is literally just don't look at the price. Well, look at the price because sometimes it's funny, but don't acknowledge the price. The right has got to be scrumptious. Hot dog and mozzarella and ube batter, fried in panko, dusted with ube and sweet and spicy honey. I mean, it's the right every single day. How that didn't get more than 48% is beyond me. I can't read, I can't write, but that don't really matter because I'm a Bristol City fan and I can drive a tractor. Pog. Been staring at the wall for the last month. Hello? Interesting. Welcome back, Schmeckles. 7 out of 10, just below the community average. Okay, the meta today we have learned every single one of these that I got wrong was literally just a value diff. I picked what looked better for the value and I got punished. So the meta for the Scrandle, for the perfect Scran, so to speak, is just literally don't ever read the prices. That seems to be the goated play. All right, anyway. Back to the game. W Scrandle. No? How did a hamburger beat something that's basically assembling your own hot dog / sandwich? Bro, who knows? Do people just not like making their own food? Bro, I love making my own food at stuff like that. Like, stations like that are goated, in my opinion. Do people just not like that?
It's been a half a year. Crying face emoji. Crying face emoji. Crying face emoji.
Schmeck with the 7 months. Appreciate that, man. Many thanks. I think it depends on the options of the toppings. I guess that's fair. I don't know. There, it looked pretty, like, hard to beat. I'm not gonna lie. Schmeckles is here to show the new mods how to do their job. True. Mods ban Luna. Excuse me. All right, I gotta get this Scrandle off my screen. GZ with the hydrate. I'll get you with that. Many thanks. Shock, did you replace me? You still have your badge. I didn't replace anybody, bruh. But I had to get some new people in here. We had like a full week straight where I had like 0 mods in here. Probably that's an exaggeration, but we did have quite a long period of time where I had like either 1 or 0 mods in here. So I had to bestow the badge upon some new regulars. So to speak. It just told me that I reached a 3-week watch streak. Hello? That's awesome. Read the pin. Yeah, but bro, Schmeckles has been dead. Schmeckles has literally been dead for the past, like, forever. And it's giving him a 3-week watch streak. Hey, you know, Twitch is gracious like that. They know when you don't have access to your devices, and they save your streak. True story, actually. I actually called Twitch personally, and I said, hey, yo, Schmeck doesn't have his phone. Can you please retain my guy's watch streak? Can you, like, freeze it right now? And they were like, yeah, I got you, dog. And I was like, thanks. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you. Shock Balatro Man is tomorrow, right? That's still my plan, yes. My plan is that it's still, mañana. I don't even have a watch streak normally. Dude, I know. It's so funny. I watch on Twitch Mobile. You can still have a streak. On Twitch Mobile. Excuse me. Okay, plan for today. We're gonna do some silly things today. Today, I want to play 2 games of Gold Stake. We have a black deck still on the back burner for Redeem Queue. And then I want to play Ghost just because we've been playing, like, bullshit decks for the past, like, 3 streams because of Redeem Queue, and I want a palette cleanser. So right now, we're going to boot up some Gold Stake. We're going to do the black deck run. We are on a 1 streak as well. We're going to do the black deck run, which will immediately end our streak. And then we're going to do a Ghost deck run, provided nobody else redeems anything. After that, we're going to do PvZ for the rest of the stream. We're going to do Heroes instead of PvZ 2. We're going to do Heroes. You guys will see why if you don't know what Heroes is. It's essentially just Hearthstone, but Plants vs. Zombies. So if you're a big fan of, like, competitive card games in general, I would stick around for it. But you're going to see why we're doing it later. We're not going to do... We might do some PvZ 2 as well, but my plan right now is just Balatro PvZ Heroes. So let's get some runs underway, and then we can do... PvZ. Oh no, Hearthstone. It's not exactly like Hearthstone, but it's just like the biggest thing that it's just like the thing that came to mind the quickest. You could I mean, you can compare it to pretty much any like competitive card game and probably be right there. It's like Hearthstone, it's like Magic, it's like Runeterra. Not gonna lie, can we get an MTG deck building stream? I feel like literally nobody who is here for Balatro would watch that, but I would be so down, I'm not gonna lie. Is it like Balatro? Not No. I was gonna say not really. I'm just gonna round that up to a flat I Googled you the other day and it said you were a PvZ YouTuber. What? What do you mean you Googled me and it said I was a PvZ YouTuber? Focushock is a Twitch streamer primarily known for playing the game Balatro. They have over 1,000 followers and typically stream games like Balatro and Pokerogue. I have not streamed Pokerogue on Twitch for over a year. For over a year. But apparently I'm known for Pokerogue. I didn't even know that I would have an AI overview. That's kind of sick. Yo, Google AI knows who I am. That's kind of fire. It said PvZ for me. Poker Rogue? They're on to me. I would watch that depending on what format it was. I would say I only build decks for Commander because I don't keep track of like any of the... Standard I'll play like once in a blue moon. I haven't been on Standard at all. The one time that I tried to get back into Standard, because I only play Standard on Arena. So the one time that I got back into Standard, I wanted to build Omniscience combo. Built Omniscience combo. Literally a week and a half. Probably not even. Literally like a solid week after I built Omniscience combo. New ban wave was announced. And Abuelo's Awakening got the ban hammer. So I got destroyed. My entire deck just collapsed. Which was ass. And then I was like, well, I'm free to play and it's going to take me another 6 years to build another deck. So I was just like, nope, I'm not playing Standard anymore. Commander is dead. We have the duality of man in each chat. We have Commander is deadass the only fun format in Twitch chat, and then in YouTube we have Commander's generic and boring, but sure, I'd probably watch. Just don't like how everything is EDH nowadays. Existence with the raid. Welcome in. Many thanks. I mean, yeah, I don't like how they print like everything around EDH either, but I think that's less an EDH problem and more of a Wizards of the Coast problem, right? That it doesn't remove my enjoyability from Commander, the fact that everything is printed for Commander, but it is annoying for like all of the other formats. But again, I don't think it's like the formats problem. I think it's just Wizards like trying to turn Magic into a money printer. But it is what it is. I missed the prediction, yeah. Also, since there's still 10 minutes on the prediction, before we get into it, real quick. I was anticipating it being in today's Scrandle, but they gave us all of the good Scrans for today. So it didn't actually show up. But I did make the recurring character before stream. We're gonna see how that works. Chat, what are we thinking this is gonna be on a scale of like 1 to 10? I'm thinking a solid 3.2. I'm thinking a solid 3.2. It said to use lard, but I only had butter, so it's butter, paprika, and red onion. Is that just onions on toast? Yes. This is like the biggest recurring character in the Scrandle of all time. We've seen this food in the Scrandle. I've only been doing the Scrandle for like 2 weeks, and we've literally seen it like probably 10 days out of the past like 12 that we've done it. This is War Rations, dog. I know, but like it keeps popping up, so it's got to be good, no? Yesterday the toast was thrice. Yeah, yesterday we had the three-peat, which is wild. It was literally just a toast episode. I'm saying a solid 3-2. I think if you like raw onion, probably this would be fire, but as much as I love red onion and I cook like everything that I cook, I put onions in because I'm like a huge onion guy. I fucking hate raw onion. Raw onion is so ass. Every British cuisine are War Rations. This is not British, actually. This is, I want to say Hungarian? Somebody in chat correct me if I'm wrong. B. Dylan Hollis, recipe. Okay, I have to look this up. I'm pretty sure that's the guy that my girlfriend shows me on TikTok. If this is the guy that I'm thinking of, my girlfriend is like low-key addicted to him. Yeah, this guy. Every time he releases a new video, my girlfriend's like, bro, we gotta watch all these. I'm like, okay. He's awesome. It's so funny. My favorite gay person besides my wife, +2. Somebody in chat said hydrate. I don't know if hydrate was actually redeemed, but I'm hydrating just in case. I'm sticking to my guns. Solid 3-2. Did I say 3-2? I'll bump it up to a 3-4. The toast didn't pop up. No, it didn't, unfortunately. Solid 3-4 is what I'm guessing going in. How does one come up with this? How do... Somebody said famine. That's so real. No. No. Okay. For starters, it's not a 3-4. It's like a... On a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being like literally somebody shat on a plate and served it to me, and 10 being like food that makes you dissociate because it's so good. That's a solid like 5-3. I would say 5-3. Like ever so slightly above average. Because like as stupid of a combination as it is, as really like dumb as of a combination as it is, and like as much as it shouldn't exist, it's bread and butter and paprika, dude. The onion does not go with it whatsoever. 5.53 out of 10, not bad. 5'3" is crazy. The onion does not go with it whatsoever. I don't know who the hell thought... I don't know who put paprika on buttered bread and thought to themselves, you know what this needs? Some raw red onion. The onion does not go with that whatsoever. Also, the scale is a little bit weighted, so to speak. My thumb is a little bit on the scale because I'm pretty sure they just use like Wonder Bread, just like generic ass white bread. I only had brioche in the house, so I used brioche bread, which probably artificially boosts the score a little bit because brioche is like better than Wonder Bread. It's pretty comparable. Probably if you use Wonder Bread, it's like a 4.9. What if it's caramelized onions? Like, that's what I'm saying. If that was caramelized onions, then it's just bread and butter, caramelized onions, paprika. That's a solid, like, 7.5 bare minimum. Raw onion on there, like, I don't know who thought of this. I don't know who put paprika on buttered bread and then was like, you know what this needs? Some raw-ass, crunchy, like, almost spicy raw onion. Like, what? The onion... It's bread and butter, so like you're not it's pretty hard to fuck it up, which is why I give it an above average score. It's a 5.3 final answer. But like the onion does not belong on that whatsoever. The onion makes no sense. It's actually so odd. Just such a bizarre choice. But like it's not bad because again, it's just bread and butter, bro. Hey, Shot, can you start Balala? Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. Shock, go, play Balatro. My 10 points can't be wasted. That's wild. Is this why we're doing one less game of Gold Stake to watch Onion Bread content? No, I said we're playing PvZ later. But maybe. Yeah, I think exactly like All in Vain said, if it was like caramelized onions, if you threw the onions in the pan with the bread, that's fire. Raw onion on that bitch, no place for it. Literally does not make sense whatsoever. But like, it's not bad. I feel like I should make that every day for the scran. I could eat it every day during the scrandle. What do you think the macros on on paprika onion bread are? Did the Gamba already happen and didn't pop up for me? Yeah, it was probably pretty early if I had to guess. All right, we're doing... Or unless you're talking about the Balatro Jamble, in which case, no, it didn't. Okay, we are going less than 4 minutes. Less than 40 minutes get rug pulled. All right, we're starting with Black Deck Gold because it's in the redeem queue. Then we're rotating to either whatever goes in the redeem queue next or Ghost because it's in the, like, rotating queue, so to speak. Let us go. Hello? Literally a minute and a half. Get rug pulled, man. Seethen Mauled is crazy. Bear in mind. Are we dead ass? You're saying bear in mind on a Black Deck seed? I wonder who redeemed Black Deck a lot? Yeah, who knows? Are we going to play PvZ 1 or 2? Neither. Well, maybe 2 for a little bit, but heroes. Next prediction should be over under 38-30. Wait, that would actually be kind of fire. You make every subsequent prediction over or under what it was the previous time. That would be kind of funny. There's a poll that says, should it be over or under 35 minutes? No, I feel like it should be over or under whatever the previous day was. I feel like that's kind of funny. He will be playing Replanted, hashtag sponsored. No, that would be... you know, like everybody else in America, I'm pretty desperate for money. I think that would be one of, like, maybe 6 sponsorships that I would not take, no matter how much money they threw at me. Just because I'm so pissed. Just because I'm so pissed that they fucked up a game that has been out and has been perfect for, like, 15 years. How do you do that? How? It's so annoying, man. Vote again costs 1 million shock shillings? What, you guys don't have that? Peasants? While waiting, I'm going to yap about MTG Cube. What a great format Cube is. Like, so good, so amazing. I've never built a cube, but cube does seem very fun. I just suck at draft. But also, I've only drafted, like, probably 10 times in my entire life, which is definitely why I suck at draft. I love the format. I just never, like, study the specific sets to see, like, what the meta is. And I haven't played draft, so I don't know, like, any generic meta hits. So I feel like I just kind of get my ass handed to me when I play draft. But I love it as like, a philosophy, so to speak. I wish I was better at it, but don't have the time in the day for that shit, bro. I'd be down to build a Focus Shock community cube with cards that the people here like. That would actually be so fire for a stream. I've talked about this on stream before, but I kind of want to do like a... I know Sizak plays Balatro. Did you guys know Sizak plays Balatro? Who could have fucking guessed? I know that Sizak plays Magic, and I know that Unseen plays Magic. I've kind of wanted to... I don't know if I would ever end up doing it, because I would have to imagine that, like, probably nobody would watch it. And by nobody, I don't actually mean nobody. I just mean, like, you know, a smaller percentage of the audience. I have to imagine the numbers would be bad for it, so to speak. But I kind of want to just, like, organize, like, a a Balatro streamer like Commander game. I think that would be funny. Because we have me, Sizz, and Unseen. That's 3 people there. And then like maybe if Vagabond plays or something, that would be 4. Anyway, let's do Black Duck Gold Stake. Let's lose this streak real quick. Mr. Shock, have you seen the latest controversy in #botcoms in the Discord? No. I'd be a 4th. I haven't played Magic in years, though. I know there would be a ton of people in, like, chats that would be 4ths. But I was thinking just creators. Sorry, chat. Sorry to cockblock. I would rather die than watch an MTG Arena stream. Well, it would be Commander, so it would be like TTS, right? Sizz, did you see Bacon get Naninf in multiplayer? I'm not Sizz. I know we look alike. I did not see that, no. Did Bacon actually Naninf in multiplayer? That's hilarious. Actually, I've streamed thrice. Sizz, when did you grow out your hair? Just came from his stream. Sizz, you change your background? What the fuck? That's so funny. I'm sorry. I know it's not that funny, but it's really funny. Okay. We could have maybe discarded more aggressively there, but whatever. Ace high on the backswing wins. He did? That's wild, bro. All right, let's go cash out. Bacon also lost that game because multiplayer doesn't support Naninf. E84 is greater than Naninf, apparently. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Okay, well, I'm taking the Drunkard here, and then I guess we'll go for 8-ball value, as somebody in chat suggested. Let's go here, and then we can maybe go for the flush on the backswing. Okay. Mod 8-ball. I'd play you in PvZ Heroes if it's an option. I'm washed as hell, so probably you'd cook me, but it would be fun. And then I can play another straight. I am selling the 8-ball. Thank you for doing your part. Somebody like you don't know who said 8-ball value? No, it's a mystery, bro. Nice Hermie. Well, we're assuming that we're going to live for long enough to, like, where that actually gets to do anything. Like, do we not just pop this right now? I guess not, because I don't really want to buy anything in the shop. Nothing in the shop really helps except for egg. But egg is kind of counterproductive if I have a hermit. I think we just go next. Monoclay is a little rough, but maybe with extra discard we're fine. I think hindsight is 20/20. We tossed a full house, but whatever. Not too many spades, but I do have 4 of them in hand, so I guess I go for spades. One more? This boss blind is ass. This boss blind ante-1 is like, if I'm keeping it a stack, for me, it's like right on the border of being not ante-1 material. I mean, we won it on Black Deck Gold Stake, which even with a Drunkard is probably like an indicator that it's fine, but like, I don't know, man. Monoclay ante-1 is just like so buns. I think we never take red card right now just because we're like broke as hell. I guess I'm getting misprint diffed. Why an additional vote cost 1 million points? Because my mods are goobers. Rich only, sorry. That is wild. I think I never take this red card. Which is sad, but it is what it is. This wins if this misprint high rolls, which it's not going to do. Never mind. Okay, misprint's kind of cooking. Guess you got to do both. What should pre-stream Yap Jamble be? Plus or minus previous stream start, delete the channel. Hello? What do you mean delete the channel? I can take a rental delayed grad expecting it to do literally nothing. But if it pops off, it pops off. Let's hit him with one of these. Misprint, be nice. You fuck. Misprint, be nice. Bum-ass misprint. Be nice. Behave. Thank you. Bro said beep. We're not bringing that back. I have a juggler. I have a star card. I have a standard and an arcana pack. Bosses play one hand. Probably that hand is going to be flushes. Let's go for this. Okay. Payoff. Let's go juggler, I guess. Could go star card. I think we don't need to if I have juggler and drunkard. What am I doing here? I could pop the Uranus level and go 2-pair, but I think that's probably not the best angle. Hey AP or something. Luna with the 100 biddies. Beep. That's wild. Let's go. How much does 2-pair get me? The problem is 2-pair if misprint whiffs is like much worse. And I think they're like both relatively the same difficulty to top deck. Did I? No, I didn't throw spades. Maybe we should have rocked the Uranus card. Find out at 7. Misprint, you're actually the most bum-ass joker in existence. Never mind. I love you. Have my children. I wouldn't mind seeing a drunkard again, so I'm just going to sell him immediately. Ride the bus! No! Oh, it's going to be a 2-pair angle, isn't it? It's going to be a 2-pair ride the bus angle. Fuck! I think I popped this. It feels so bad, but it's like achievable. What do you got for me? I doubt we're going to be strong enough to sack hands into that, but sure. Brother. I can do this and not scale bus, and then I can lock in for the subsequent hands. I think that's probably just throwing. I think I should be looking to scale bus if I'm going to be keeping the bus aboard. Okay, this is a reasonable looking angle. No Mercury use there. I think at this point in the game, pairs are probably not going to be the play with black deck. Unless we pick up like a chips joker, then we could maybe still pivot, but our joker lineup is looking much more suitable for 2-pair. With -1 hand. I'm discarding the king no matter what. We have 3 5s, 2 6s, 2 7s, 6 7, 6 7, and one of each of you guys. So see ya. Let's do this. Pog. Nope, that didn't get me out. I'm literally blind. Full house. At mods ban Shock for saying 6-7. Hey, this is a dictatorship. You can't tell me what to do. Bootstraps is like the most bum angle of all time on the black deck because we're just going to be perma-broke. On the other hand, it is reliable molt if we can get this Matador to do literally anything. But on the other hand, I think this Matador is literally just going to be cosmetic for this Psychic because we're not scoring enough to be able to sack hands. That's probably the black deck experience I lack as I play decks that I enjoy. To be fair, I do usually pair game on the black deck, but more and more people are saying that that's like a bad play and that you should go for like 2-pair and bigger hands because of the -1 hand. So I'm trying to test this theory. Mr. Shock, is it considered mod abuse if I start a prediction while the stream isn't running so I can give a chatter 50k points to buy VIP with? I feel like that's a self-explanatory answer. Two pair is better than full house here. It's the angle 1418. So far, this bus is not as bad as I was expecting him to be. I was expecting this bus to do actually nothing this entire time, but he's actually been pulling his weight, which is pretty nice. The supernova is only a +5, so realistically, the supernova is like not. This Matador is getting no value, is what I'm getting at. Because like if this supernova was maybe like, you know, a +10 or 12 or something to that extent, we could maybe take it here. And then if we win in 2 hands in the boss, we can sack one for $8, sorry, of Matador value. But this Matador is probably doing nothing just because we're not strong enough to sack hands. Which is sad, but like I think it's fine. Let's take Celestial Pack. Probably that was not a good play. But it was a good play if we got Uranus. Okay, ship the 2 pair. I just need Misprint to not scam the shit out of me here. Ooh. That's 2,400 points with like a very high Misprint proc. Probably we're dead here. Did we just high roll Misprint the entire time last blind? I think we high rolled Misprint and that made me a little bit like overestimate my score. That's tragic. No 4s. We'll discard a 7. Then we'll discard a 9, I guess. I got a top deck 2 back-to-back 2 pairs. That's not a great start. Excuse me. Well, I just need Misprint to high roll. Okay, that's actually not too bad. Never mind, we don't draw the second 2 pair, or the third 2 pair, rather. Unfortunate. I guess the play here was to just spend more money. Granted, with Juggler, I feel like 2 pair should not be this difficult to draw. But I'm hesitant to blame this on top decks. Streamer uses Twitch mobile mod view. Hello? Streamer also lying. What? What are we talking about in chat, bro? Alright, I'm just gonna ignore that. That felt very winnable. I think I just needed to spend more money. But that's okay. Alright, we're gonna do Ghost. And then we're gonna rotate over to some PvZ action. Bang. Why did you choose to play the high card and not the pair? Is streamer stupid? Oh yeah, true. No, I could have played that pair, surely. Can we have a redeem for swapping Twitch chat with YouTube chat? I don't know how that would work, but no. If it was something where I could swap which was on screen via a redeem, that would be kind of funny. But there's not like a channel point system on YouTube, right? So it would be like paywalled on YouTube chat's end, which would be annoying. As a heads up, there's a decent chance I will be yapping about MTG during the PvZ section. Yeah, that's fine. You should do that just for fun. I'm not gonna paywall the YouTube chat, bro. YouTube chat has no rights. That's crazy. Bro, I low-key have not played Ghost Deck on Gold Stake in, like, forever, I feel like. I feel like I have not touched Ghost Deck Gold in, like, a solid... Outside of multiplayer, like, solo Ghost Deck Gold Stake, I feel like I have not touched in a solid, like, 2-3 months. Ghost Dick. No. Ghost Stake? I did not say Ghost Stake. Twitch Toss states that if you are cross-streaming, YouTube chat must not have a greater experience or something like that. I'm pretty sure that's not still the case, right? Because Twitch Toss was a thing where it was like YouTube and Twitch can't, like, there was some bullshit like that, but I'm pretty sure they walked that back when they made, like, more lenient policies for multi-streaming, right? Why is Shock's deck gender fluid? What, you don't like it? You're like the opposite Raffle who basically only plays Ghost. True! And Plasma. Granted, I play a lot of Plasma, but I play Plasma for the YouTube videos a lot. I feel like I don't play Plasma on stream a ton. Okay, prediction's over. Let's lock in. YouTube hates the people that watch streams on YouTube. Dude, for real. And I don't understand why, because, like, if YouTube just locked in on being a better streaming platform, they would kind of have this shit down. No? I think we go for the flush every time, despite the fact that I have... Yeah, okay, so Hearts Flush was the winning play, but I don't think it was optimal, so it is what it is. It's trans spectrals? Yeah. Chat, don't exclamation mark bug aids, bro. I hate flushes, guy. I do, but they're just goated round one. No! I want him so bad. Sell Hex? No! I'm not selling Hex. That defeats the entire purpose of picking this up. I want this polychrome, bro. I'm not selling the Hex. That defeats the entire purpose, chat. That's cool. I would be literally fine with either of these. Gel Sex. Hello? I'm a born-again doubter. Are you regretting your decision now? Do no discards, I dare you. I'm not doing no discards, bro. Green wins, but we go into parameta once again. I mean, we queued Ghost Deck, man. That's pretty much what we're expecting if we don't get, like, a chat or a photo in the first shop or, like, some shit like that. Grimbo to rip doubters. That's kind of so based. That's kind of so based. Let's give the believers a victory royale, shall we? I like Cheese has spent 0 seconds watching Focus Shock. His Twitch just broken as shit. Chad, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that that's not true. Hydrate challenge. All blinds are the water. That's actually really funny. There's gonna be an ancient next shop. Watch. I'm rotating out of this dumbass Grimbo if there's an ancient in the shop. I'm not even gonna lie. So when I put thousands of shillings on you locking in, you play flimsy and sell. What do you mean play flimsy? It's black deck, bro. What do you want me to do? And when I'm a doubter, I get ridiculed? Just shouldn't have doubted, man. Shouldn't have been a dirty turncoat. What can I say? I'm selling this, Loki. This house is a nightmare. This destroys my Grimbo value, so I'm just going to play a full house and get out and not dilly-dally, so to speak. Hello, Deja Vu. Do I care about you? Not really. But if I get gold somehow, I'm going to be changing my tune immediately, so I will be picking you up real quick. Finally, no throwing? I wouldn't say that. We're still pretty early, bro. We're still pretty early. I would not say that so soon. Like, you do you, but I'm just saying. If the Ancient actually did appear, then it's peak. This is just kind of fine. This is better than kind of fine, to be fair. Polychrome Grimbo. Out the gate. Yo, low-key, I would take an Eternal Hallucination here. I'm not even gonna lie. If I take it right now, though, probably I'm not opening this pack, because then I'm just broke as fuck. But I would take an Eternal Hallucination here. I would also take a Rough Gem, just because that's kind of fire. I leave for a month. How many new commands do we have? Ask the new mods, bro. This community is like a really dysfunctional family. I'm not sure how much I like my community being referred to as such, but I mean, like, I'm not going to say that you're wrong at the same time. Bro said I added one and it's exclamation mark Twitch. Why does exclamation mark Twitch exist? What's our optimal route here? Get your money up, not your funny up, Shock. I would argue that in order to get my money up, I have to get my funny up, no? Is this not a satisfactory line? What the Sigma? This wins, right? 20 chips times... If it's 20 times 10, it wins, because we only need, like, yeah, this wins. Remember, streamer, you're streaming. What? Yeah, you are correct. Hollow Eternal Rental List. I kind of want this, low-key, but I think it's bait. It's enticing, though. The Wraith is also enticing, but I'm like up to my eyeballs in debt right now. Not really, but like I'm broke. Spend down and Wraith, your econ is already fucked. There's no way, there is absolutely no way that's the play. Somebody in YouTube chat said, I bet you're on a list. Hello? Mr. Streamer, are you Mr. Streamer? Huh? Do it. Chat, I'm not wraithing, bro. Take Wraith. I'm literally not wraithing. Do I live on Flint? I think with the red seal I do, right? Wraith is not a bad play per se. You have options. How is it not, bro? My econ is cooked. Stuntman in the Wraith. There's actually no shot. Coward. You Wraith. It would be funny, though. Deja Vu the Wraith to get 2 rares. Wait, you're cooking. I'm in the Wraith, Shock. It's not a bad play because your econ is already cooked. Well, you don't cook it further, bro. What? Wraith for a CC pivot. I am not muted. What do you mean CC? Am I stupid? I want this list so bad as well. The list has got to be bait, but I want it so bad. We're going to go in here. Hi. I mean, here's an angle. Now you Wraith? Yeah, now we probably do. So here's an angle, chat. How do we feel about this? We're taking either Chariot or Devil in here, and then we can red seal it. Is this not just like flowchart angle now? Because now we have either red seal gold or red steel that we can copy. This just has to be flowchart angle, no? Deja Deja Devil DNA seems fire. That's what I'm saying. Balatro high card. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's literally just flowchart now. Devil because money, we're broke. Also, I'm like, do we live Flint is what I'm thinking. Without the steel. Probably. Let's do... We haven't seen Suits Boss, right? What was our first boss? Hook. So we haven't seen Suits Boss. Spades are funnier. So let's do this. Let's do this. And now I'll Wraith. I want this list so bad. I'm not taking it, though. We have Red Seal Gold. Hello. Multiple chatters called that, but I'm hesitant to believe that that's omniscience because everybody just wants the Baron to show up. Everybody just wants the Baron to pull up. So I don't think that's anything out of the ordinary that somebody called that. What in the pants? I done did. All right, well, let's go next, I guess. Hello. Now, to be fair, the Baron does not help us in this blind, no. Is it worth discarding here for Jold? If it was not the Flint, I would say probably, but I think on the Flint, I just need to lock in and play hands. Because the Flint suckin' fucks. Or something to that effect. Bro, this is going to get no chips. I guess it's only losing 5 off of base value, though, so it doesn't matter. We literally got the 2 worst rare jokers, and it's going to work? I don't know. You might have needed to buy lists to not die. That's kind of what I was thinking. The rental deterred me, but I guess with a red seal gold, I should have maybe bought it. I'll see what this scores. It is Polychrome Grimbo at the end of the day. Yeah, like with 2 pair here, we're probably fine. The question is just the kicker for this boss, so to speak, is just going to be, can we draw our 2 pairs? I need 1 more Pog, and we get the red seal gold. Dare I say we're video gaming now? Okay, now I need to strength that jack and just copy it a Balatrillion times. That's perfect. All these cost the same, right? If I'm not mistaken. Or all of their, like, sell values are the same. All right, now I have chips and molt, so... Here's the angle. I just copy red seal gold until we get it strengthed, because red seal gold is like fire. Cool. This is probably scoring too much is the issue. I think I'm going to be net negative on Grimbo value if I do this. But I want to test my score. Okay, I can score 2 Grimbos, and I can score 2 hands to the Grimbo, and I can discard twice. Next blind, I'll be able to score 3. Okay, so I can discard for the gold here. This is fine. 8 ball. Nope. That ship has sailed, brother. Also a telescope in the shop. I think I want to save my money for that now. Pog. This is, I mean, like, this crowds the deck, but it crowds the deck with cards worth $6. I think this is absolutely worth, even if it's not copying kings. I mean, like, honestly, we could just sell this Baron. I'll put high card in my telescope just in case, but I don't know, bro. DNA should be buffed to whenever you play exactly 1 card first, it copies. Whenever you play exactly 1 card, I think that's kind of busted, no? Cryptid? There's a Perkeo in this pack. Rats, that would have been Aura Farm of the Century. Pillar action, that is a nothing burger. I really want to sell this Baron, man. This Baron is like gigabait. Chat stats? What is chat stats? Holy schmeck. What is chat stats? Chat stats for Focus Shock. Top emotes are Glumbus. Why does that not surprise me? Top chatters is... Schmeckles is the top chatter, and it is not close. Holy hell, dude. That is wild. I'm yapping, dog. True. Streamer is selling the best Joker in the game. That's rage bait. That'll get me 100% of the time. Am I not wrong? Especially like if this was a king that we put this on, I would let the Baron ride. If this was a king that we were making Red Seal gold copies of, I would let the king ride. But it's a Jack. So like, am I wrong to say that we just kick Baron's goofy ass to the curb and just continuously copy this Jack and then just play like pairs? Since you have Grimbo, I think you need to keep going with Grimbo. I mean, we don't even need to. It's just like Baron requires way more work and it's like more speculative. Baron probably still works here, but it doesn't work as well, right? I haven't even been here for a month and it's still such a landslide. True. Selling Baron is 100% the correct play. I think literally the only reality where we get punished for selling Baron is if there's a mime in like the next couple of shops. And if that happens, then I'm going to be pissed because we have red seals in the deck. But like, this is still super winnable. It's just like goofy run as opposed to winning run. Winning goofy run as opposed to just goofy run, right? Judgment gives mime. Watch. I would flip my entire desk. You have good money, no need to sell. There's no need to sell, but like there's no need to keep. I guess I could do rock instead of judgment here. That just feels bad, man. I'll hold them for the funny. If I don't get mime in like this ante though, probably I'm just never mind. Is this worth? Yeah. Yeah, I would say so. This is the equivalent of Raffle Light Run or Raffle Heavy Run. I mean, essentially. At Focus Shock, can you confirm if I am 21% of Twitch chat? That seems reasonable. Also, I didn't buy Telescope, even though I yapped about it for like 4 hours straight. I literally sold. That's fine. Now I'm just never going to see blue seals, and that's how we're going to lose the run. Did I buy Telescope? No, I didn't. Reroll surplus is sexy. Like, bro, I'm just getting into this Cartomancer for this Baron. Okay, so we sell the Baron, we Wraith, it's another Baron, and then we have 2 Barons. I think that's the strategy. More speculative gold, trust. Wraith. It's not the Wraith, chat. What are we doing? It's not the Wraith, man. Wraith for Ancient. Guys, you need to let this go. Sells Baron, Judgment gives Baron. If Judgment gives Baron, I will... I'm selling this Baron for this Cartomancer. If Judgment gives Baron, I will gift 50 subs. Wraith, second best Spectral. Absolutely deranged. Deranged take. We have a kill gangsta command. Wait, do we actually? That's peak. We almost had him? Yeah, maybe. Reroll surplus is gas. Red card ain't it. Vagabond. It was a Baron run, chat. It's over. Pack it up. There was a Vagabond. Yay! Exclamation mark sink Florida is absolutely wild. Kinda based, though. Don't you cryptid? Yeah, I think we definitely do. Cryptid the Jold. $18. How many red seal jolds do I have? It's all over the screen, bro. That's such a nice thing to see in my deck when I'm doing jold stake, man. Holy. Let's just go pair angle. Okay, I guess we're still rocking high card. We'll rock high card for when Baron inevitably comes back to us. There was a shit the road in that Wraith. I would crash out. I would crash out, Loki. Shit the road run, TBH. I'm gonna predict Mime anti 5 because as a YouTube chatter I can't gamble or anything. Mime anti 5. All right, somebody put a pin in that. We'll see if there's actually a Mime anti 5. Exclamation mark raise taxes by 28%. No! Stop! Do not do that. Do I dare remove a red seal from this guy and put a purple seal on him just to copy something? Just to copy a purple seal? Because purple seals are fire. I think that's too multiplayer brained. I think I continue to copy the Jold here. Can I do this without getting punished? I think I can. I leveled up pair, so now pair base chips is quadruple what it was. I think I can do this without getting punished. That's 2,800 points. Yeah, we're chilling, I think. Bang. Bang, and then I'll keep that jack in hand just in case. Due to lack of hand levels, I think you keep copying and eventually just play 4 oaks. I don't hate that play whatsoever. I'm gonna just glass this red seal, and then at worst it breaks here, and at best it's just another death target that is enticing. There's way more gold in the deck, so I'm gonna do this as well. RIP 1 Grimbo molt. It didn't actually end up generating any value. That's okay. Excuse me. $9. Holy wraiths, Batman. God damn. Holy. I kind of want to take this 3 oak level, low-key. The problem is I don't want to be playing jacks right now, because playing 3 oak jacks, like keeping the gold in my hand is kind of counterintuitive, but if I keep gold in my hand, it's reasonable enough to play pairs, whereas if I want to keep the gold in my hand, like if I play 3 oaks, it's either I keep far less gold in my hand. I mean, that's literally it, right? If I play 3 oak, I'm not profiting as much from the gold, but probably it's just a better long-term play. Last Wraith was a Showman, and this one is another Baron. How is the last Wraith a Showman, pray tell? Also, in retrospect, the polychrome faceless Joker here is, like, disgusting. This Wraith is the mime streamer. Okay. So we don't know how Wraith works. All right. Do I want to invis here? Kind of, but I think it's bait. Who's gonna tell him? Luna with the hydrate, I got you. If you score out without ice cream, then you should invis. Not bait, take it. There's no way it's not bait. I mean, I guess Grimbo's another polychrome Grimbo's fire. Do I get punished if this hits hallucination is the thing? I guess not. Also, the tooth makes me angry, but I think it's fine. Bait or not, there's nothing bad it can hit besides ice cream if you get rid of cart. I don't think I would be getting rid of cart, because with the way this run is going, we probably want deck fixing, right? And if we're playing bigger hands, which I'm assuming is what we're wanting to do into the tooths that we get out in the least amount of hands, then ice cream is just kind of worthless anyway. I guess we'll take it. At the very least, it's funny. Nada here. Tragic. No jacks. I'm gonna get so fucked for this. Money hit and we're fine. Molt hit's also cool. Fuck are my jacks, dude? I'm losing my ass on this boss. Surely this gets me out, right? Figure 100 chips times 20 molt. That's like 2 grand. This might not get me out. No, because it's polychrome. This gets me out. Yay, we're saved. Should have taken the Wraith. Oh yeah, my bad, chat. It was a Wraith diff, obviously. How could I be so stupid? Go for more Jold. Rip a fat stinky go next. I think I'm not DNAing here. Because I think I don't have enough points to get out if I DNA. Shock, what the fluff? What do you mean? Invis the Droll. Hello? Why are we skipping the Droll? Get him out of here, bro. That's something. Do I dare play all this gold? I have 4 more gold cards in my deck. Probably I do, just for points. Anti-Verdant Leaf is streamer stupid. So true, bestie. Brightest minds of Balatro here with us right now. True. Actually true. Based. Based chatter. I'm just going to ship the gold, man. This is a very expensive hand, but I would like points so that I don't pass away. Wow, that's scoring literally nothing, by the way. Negative is free value. Chat, it was eternal rental. Excuse me. Yeah, we're like uber cooked here, right? Also missed all my rocks. This is so sad. Unlucky. Missed all but 1 rock. Missed the glass. Missed more 4 oaks. I mean, I should have just spent down for more planet levels. That was 100% on me. I also think the pivot there was a bad play in retrospect, but that's also on me because I was like listening to chatters. But I think it was 100% just play pairs and win there. Chipless? Yeah. Shock, I hit an infant ranked. Somebody told me that. That's hilarious. I did hear about that. Well done, bro. Baron would have saved you. Definitely. All right, let's rotate, shall we? Did we pay out prediction mods? Yes, we did. Thank you. All right, let's go here. Where are you? There we go. Punished for not taking faceless? Yeah, in retrospect, so true. I mean, we had Red Seal Gold, though, so not really. Invis probably was a bit greedy. I mean, like, yes and no. Because our ice cream was on 30 chips when we took Invis, so, like, ice cream was still doing something, but I don't think... It would have been gone for that small blind, so in small blind it wouldn't have mattered. And for the boss, it maybe got us out in, like, one less hand, but it's not, like, a big deal. I think the Invis was not the nail in the coffin. I think we just needed more planet levels, and I should have rolled down more. I think also pivoting was a bad play. But I digress. Okay. What am I doing? Heroes. Is this gonna work? Because it's on the fucking... We'll see. Mods change the title thingamajig? Oh yeah, I can change cat. I can change cat. I added a new deck to my mod and thought it was a really cool idea. And when watching your stream, I realized a ghost deck already exists. Fire. Well, I'm glad that the stream was helpful. PvZ Heroes action. How much do you want to bet there's not a single soul streaming PvZ Heroes right now? PvZ. It doesn't even show up on the... Bro. It doesn't even show up on Twitch categories. I have to actually type in Plants vs. Zombies. That doesn't happen for anything else. There's 6 viewers in the Heroes category. Whoa! Excuse me. Oh, I gotta download an update, apparently. That would be intuitive, since that was, like, the entire reason. I just put yourself as PvZ2? Nah, I found the category. We're chilling, we're chilling. Still would have been some money loss, so you'd spend more. I will bet all of my Twitch points. Huh? What do you mean, brother? Okay, let's see if this works, shall we? I'll wait for the... I like how I still have this second slice of onion bread on my desk. I don't want to eat it. I'm sure my breath is also abhorrent right now. I'll eat it, Shock. Eat it. Can I have it? Chat, I don't know if y'all want to be begging for the onion paprika bread. Those were separate. The first message was about the invis. Right. Yeah, I know. Gifted to Harold. Yo, Harold, we gotta get Harold on the paprika onion bread. Give us a whiff real quick. That's crazy. I'm in wide shock mode, right? I can show it on camera. There's the paprika plate with the onion bread. That's like picturesque right there, man. Look at that. Picturesque. That could have been right on this. That could have literally been one of the pictures that we voted on the Scrandle. New emote alert? Bro, that's a fire emote. Next Herald stream, I'm telling him to do Scrandle. Bro, we gotta. The voices scream if I get onions, so I avoid them. Interesting. Chat, next time Harold streams, everybody has to go into his chat and tell him to do the Scrandle. I'll be there. I'll be there. Totally misheard you. Thought you said I have a little shock. I can show it on camera. I believe that would get me in trouble with Twitch. So I will not be doing that. Also, calling it my little shock would be absolutely wild. And I would expect everybody to unsub. You can, but not for long. No. No. Wrong. Okay, the download is stuck at 100%. Have you seen their moderation around? I mean, like, fair. Wait, I think we're cooking. Plus, it's in wide mode, so it'd be, like, longer than how it really is. Deranged call out, but I guess you are technically correct. All right, we're going to throw it in the Ken angle. We're going to throw it in the Ken angle since we're playing a vertical game. Since this is a mobile game at the end of the day. We'd have to get a side view, though. Okay, chat, we're not entertaining this idea for any longer. Christ. Excuse me. Subway Surfers stream. Yeah, should I have, like, AI-generated subtitles? Are we on TikTok now? Yeah. We're on TikTok now. Say hi. Just kidding. Okay. Twitch ignores people who deserve to be banned. That is the truest statement perhaps ever said by YouTube chat. Okay, if y'all don't know what PvZ Heroes is, quick rundown. It's a very old, not a very old. It's a moderately old card game. This shit was released in 2017, I want to say. It's essentially, like I described it earlier, it's essentially just Hearthstone, but PvZ. It's a competitive card game. You play, you know, you build your decks, you have creatures that are your plants, and then there's like spells, which are called tricks for some reason. So you can see here it says trick. These are like your spells, your instant use cards. And so it's PvZ's take on a competitive card game. The lore, for people who weren't there, is this game was fire on release, and then EA pulled an EA Classic and just like absolutely murdered it with microtransactions, and then revived it just so it could be murdered by microtransactions again, right? So it's one of those games. The game was live service for the longest time, and then they just stopped updating the game because they killed it with microtransactions. There was eventually just a point where it was like so hard to progress in the game that people just stopped playing it. And it's also like Plants vs. Zombies, which they have all of their own problems with how their games are developed, i.e. PvZ 3 being in development hell for like 6 years. So it died, and it didn't get updates for the longest time. For like years, like 3-4 years. But this year, I almost shit myself when I saw the video in my like YouTube recommended. This year, 2025, in my YouTube recommended, I don't know if anybody here even knows who he is, but the very first Twitch streamer that I ever watched was a streamer that streamed this game. It is the biggest streamer of this game. It's a streamer on Twitch known as Fry 'em Up. This year, in my YouTube recommended, I was recommended a video of his covering a New Balance patch for this game, which was the first update that this game had received in like, again, like 3 or 4 years. I was like, what? So there was a New Balance patch at the beginning of this year, and now literally yesterday, literally like, it was like technically today, because it was like 2 a. It was like 2. Well, it's 12:36 right now, so it was still technically yesterday. It was like 2 a.m. on the 14th. They updated it again, which was it wasn't a balance patch again, but it was a new mode. Oh, don't tell me I'm not gonna be able to play it. Oh, don't even tell me, bro. Come on. Don't even tell me. Well, essentially they added a new mode, and it's not a new mode. It's like a leaderboard. They added a PvP leaderboard sort of event to this game. And that was the entire reason why I wanted to play it on stream, because we, you know, all the replanted stuff that's been happening, we've been getting back into Plants vs. Zombies. And then they added new stuff to this game, which has been dead for the past, like, how many years? They revived it earlier this year, and now they're adding more new stuff. So I don't know if this is going to be, like, live service again or what, but yeah, that was my plan. Are we going to be able to do this? I'm not sure. I'm going to throw it in wide shock and reset my game, and if it doesn't allow me to play, I'm going to crash out, because this was what I wanted to do for like the entire rest of stream, but we'll see. Is this game like Clash Royale? No. Well, I mean, like, yes, in the sense that it's a card game, but it is less like Clash and more like Hearthstone. It's not like a quote-unquote... I don't know how you would even describe Clash, but it's not like a real-time CCG. It's like a Magic type of thing. Okay, it worked. Pog. This is the wrong source. There we go. Pog. It worked. Is stream ending if it doesn't work? No, we would have just rotated to like PvZ 2 or something. Can I friend you in PvZ Heroes? Yeah, anybody who wants to friend me. I don't remember how you do it, but my username is beeschurger101. Capital B, capital C. Spelled exactly how you would expect it to be. Clash Royale is an RTS. I don't even know what that means, bro. But probably. Okay, anyone here ever fall asleep on the toilet? No? Type it in chat? Oh yeah, that's probably more intuitive, huh? There we go. So if anybody wants to add me, I would be down to throw down. But probably I'm just going to be playing ranked. So this mode is brand-ass new to the game. This Lawn Wars mode. It's essentially, hey, you get trophies for winning ranked games, and whoever has the highest amount of trophies gets a chest. But I don't care about the chest. I just want the recognition, buddy. This game has not been on my radar for forever, and they're bringing it back now. They're bringing it back now. So I want to be at the top, bro. So that's what we're going to do. I have built some decks in preparation of this. They're mostly plant decks. I built... Let's see. I built this Wall Knight deck. I have no idea if it's going to be good. It's just like a control deck. You play a bunch of annoying shit and like removal in the early game, and then in the late game you play a bunch of win cons that are really annoying. Gravitry is one of the things that got balance patched at the beginning of the year. This went from being unusable dog shit to like actually a really good win condition, which is kind of funny. Life tough when you got bees in your Churger, dog. That's so real. What else do we have? I built this Leafy deck, which I essentially just copied off of Fry. Again, shout out Fry, huge PvZ Heroes YouTuber / creator. Like literally the first Twitch streamer. I think Fry is literally the reason why I made a Twitch account. This is a deck where you just play a bunch of it's a tribal deck if you're a Magic player. There's a bunch of plants with this sub-type of Leafy, and then there's a bunch of cards that well, the Leafy cards work together well, and then there's the Savage Spinach is your win con, where if you put it on top of an existing Leafy card, everything gets buffed, which is really good. I said I copied this from Fry. This is not Fry's deck. I didn't copy it. I just liked the Savage Spinach core, but I did some other stuff with it, so we'll see if that works. Leafy Shenanigans, is that an Ico Shen reference? It wasn't when I built it, but it is now. And then we have this, which is like, I'm pretty sure the meta deck. This is just you play a bunch of amphibious stuff, and then all of your amphibious stuff buffs all of your other amphibious stuff, and you also play beans, because beans are funny. I know this makes sense to literally 0 people watching this, but I don't care, damn it. This is for me, okay? This game was fire back in the day. This game was my shit, bro. And then zombies, I didn't build any new decks, but zombie decks are like kind of funny. We can maybe play some of those as well. If chat has any decks that they want to recommend, if they know any decks or if they've ever played this, just let me know. Or if there's something that you want me to build around, even if you don't know what it is, I'd be down. Is the amphibian deck like mono red? Pretty much, because it's like big aggro. Also, I'm going to play Rose. You get tickets. These tickets matter not at all for me because I'm fully unlocked, but it still pisses me off when I don't get the 10x boost. So I'm going to play Rose. Rose is a ramp deck. This is mono green. If you play Magic, you play a bunch of control-y shit in the early game. You play Sunflowers, which give you more mana. The mana in this game is essentially sun and brains. You play Sunflowers, Sunshrooms to get yourself more mana. And then you have big haymakers like the Dark Matter Dragon Fruit, which makes all of your opponent's spells cost more and also just does a fuckload of damage. Simic ramp? Yeah, pretty much. Shock, what the fuck are we playing? Exclamation mark kill gangsta is crazy. Build around pea shooter? I actually did that. I've actually done that before. I built an entire deck around pea shooter and would play it against my friends. It was really funny. Okay, we're in a game. The meta with this is you draw 4 cards in your opening hand. The meta with this deck specifically is you just reroll for all early game things, and then eventually you draw your big win cons later. So like this is a win con for later in the game. I'm gonna reroll it, and it gave me the exact same thing. Let's go. This is also more of a late game card, so I'm gonna roll it. I probably didn't need to do that, but that's fine. Okay, we have like all of our ramp in hand, so now I just need... Probably I should have rerolled one of these guys. That's really annoying, so I'm just gonna front that, and these two will trade. As long as I can control in the early game, I think our late game is solved with Rose. Oh, it does work. You guys cannot be spamming the kill gangsta command. Okay, this is how much I played this game, and this is gonna be bad. I know the meta of this game, or I used to know the meta of this game inside and out, and some of that knowledge still exists in my brain. I'm gonna play this Primal Sunflower and this Sunshroom in this lane. He's going to play a 2/3 Space Cadet here. There's a spell that he can play once I pass the turn that allows him to play a 2/3 Space Cadet here. It costs 2 brains. That's going to be what he plays. Guaranteed. Never mind, he just didn't have a card in his hand. Blood does not know how to mulligan in this game. Never mind. Okay, I tried to Aura Farm and got punished. Okay, so now it's turn 3 and we have 5 mana. So now I just play this broken guy. This is a 5/3/5 cost, and it has Strike Through, which means it's Trample, but better. It's Trample, but instead of excess damage being dealt to the hero, it's all damage gets dealt to the hero, which is hilarious. I've never played PvZ Heroes before. What if you just made a deck which was random shit you picked while you had your eyes closed? That would be hilarious. My dog just started barking. It's literally 12:44 in the AM. Huh? I don't know what she could possibly be barking at. I might go check that out. But right now, PvZ Heroes is more important. I don't really have a good play here. This 2/2 has Deadly, by the way, which is Death Touch. I'm putting this all in MTG terms because that's the most, like, common card game if I had to relate terms. Shock, what colors you play in MTG? My favorite colors to play are probably Grixis, but I build decks with every color combo. I don't discriminate. I'm not even, like, making a meme joke there. Like, I just genuinely like playing all colors. But my favorite is probably Grixis. Okay, what is my dog, like, screaming about, bro? Shock played Jimbo for insta-win. Wait, true. Let's drop this. If he doesn't remove it, this just gets me another win con. All of my stuff is kind of unusable unless he plays something else. Okay, so he just had the biggest nothing burger turn of all time. That's so cool. Okay, these are environments. This is like the only thing that where there's literally going to be nothing that I can relate this to in any other card game. There's lanes. In the game, like you can see there are 5 lanes here, and you put minions in the lanes in order to deal damage to like the heroes. The environments changed lane effects. That's like the most standard way I can put it. Every time I join, I'm gonna remind you about the Gangnam Style and ask if you remember me. That's so fire. Now I remember you just because you said that. Your stream reminded me that I have a ton of magic cards and I have no clue what they are, so now I'm gonna go through them and add them into an online collection. That's huge. Relate it to Pokemon? Sunny day them, shock. I don't know what this would be related to in Pokemon, man. The card game or the video game. Trickster? That's so buns, bro. Oh wait, it's strike through Trickster. Yeah, but now I just do this and like I win. Excuse me. All right, we remove his guy with the Cob Cannon because Cob Cannon has an ability where if you put it on top of something else, you can just nuke a goofball on the other side. And then I'm gonna eat some Taco Bell and heal myself. Shock, what made you want to play this? It's a game that has been dead for like forever, and for whatever reason, they came out with an update for it today. Which is really funny to me, so I just wanted to play it on stream. All right, this is going to be a play that's going to make him crash out. I'm going to bounce that. And then I'm going to do the exact same thing. And we'll see if they rage quit. Because I know damn well I would if I was hit with something like that. Did a witch cast a hex upon the middle lane? Something like that. Personally, a witch color enjoyer, but I feel most people don't count 4-color combos. I just don't know, like, the names of them. I feel like people count them. I feel like they just normally say, like, oh, yeah, I like blue, white, green, black. Right? I don't think anybody says, like... Usually, I don't think anybody says, like, oh, I'm like a witch maw kind of person, right? I'm just gonna do this here, and then probably I just win. Put down another Cob Cannon. Destroy this Space Cadet. I guess I could do this to, like, block whatever's over here. Literally goated with it. Never mind, that's still going to do all the damage in the world, but we're fine. Why were you an hour late today? I wasn't. Saddest part is that I know nothing of MTG, but I found a foil. That's Pog. Why did... Big fan of Dockside ban here, for real, for real. I kind of don't blame you. Is this guy actually going to kill me? Nope, I rolled a 3. Idiot. Yoink. Hello? There we go. That's another mechanic about this game, is you have this block meter around your health bar, and if it goes up to 8 slices, you can roll... You have an equal chance whenever you get hit of rolling a 1 through a 3 on your block meter, and if you hit 8 slices in the block meter, you just get to block the next hit, which is very funny. Yes, I know, Crazy Dave. I know about the thing. Doesn't that give you plus 50 chips? Hello? Oh, foil. Fairly short game, but lovely experience. Lovely Balatro. I sent a request of friendship. Huge. Cheeseburger 107. Fire. Is this a brand new account? This game is a man-made horror beyond my comprehension. This is literally how Balatro looks to anybody who doesn't play Balatro. I would like to let y'all know. Hold on, let me install the game. All right. Sounds good. Increases price too in both games. That's actually so true. What did bro just message me? Okay. I saw a chat pop up. She beef on my jerky till I $16 a bag. You've got to be kidding me. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Battle me dweeb. How? It says you're away, bro. It says you're away. I literally can't. It says you're busy. What does that mean, brother? You don't got time for me? Yeah, I see how it is. I am right here. It literally says you're busy. I don't know what you want from me. I am sorry, Shock, but I am not install PvZ heroes tonight. That's fine. I don't expect literally a single person to. I'm just playing this because it's funny. Excuse me. That's what people feel. I'm never recommending Balala again. No, you definitely should. It's funny. Conehead or Buckethead in general? Buckethead. He's funnier. Conehead is more iconic, though. Once again, my friend is busy. Jeez, what is going on, bro? Do I need to refresh my game again, maybe? I don't know. I'm just gonna go into another ranked game. Let's play... This is the deck that I'm most thinking is not gonna work, so I'm gonna play this. Let's go into Wall Knight. Click the exclamation mark on the top left. Where? I didn't even see one. Have you tried using the Alt F4 deck? Oh, yeah, let me try that. It's right next to this ban button. Let's go. Thanks. I guess let's rock with this. The name of the game is Control. If I could stall until a later turn, this will go swimmingly for me. That's kind of a fire trade. Bang. Now I'm going to be pinging his block, but I guess I want to ping his block in the early game so that he can't block later. Use Nebula deck. Hello? Also, wanting me to use Nebula is a wild call out, I'm not going to lie. This gets way too much value. This has got to go. Oh, also, this game, while I think it is subpar because of how pay-to-winny it is, this game has quite possibly the best mechanic of any CCG of all time, which is the Conjure mechanic, which is essentially just you get a random card that exists in the game of this type. So there will be cards that say, like, conjure a fruit on them, and you just get an absolute, like, a completely random fruit from the entire game. And those decks can sometimes actually be meta, which is hilarious to me. Such a fun mechanic. All right, I'm going to eat, like, all the damage in the world, but I'm just going to put a force field down that makes my shit indestructible. I guess I'm busy right now? Yeah, apparently. I don't know why, but I guess you are, man. I wish you would make time for me like you used to. It's still telling me you're busy. Anyways, I'm tired, so you can go to sleep now, Shock. Hello? What do you mean? Are tomatoes fruits in this game? I'm pretty sure. Like Chaos Warp, but with everything? Like Chaos Warp, but if you used it on yourself. All right, I'm going to nuke that, and I have nothing for you, so I'm just going to heal. Probably I should have saved that, but I kind of want to maintain tempo. I've returned after 5 months. Welcome back. This pea shooter bad as hell. Hello? All right, now I just play Gravitry on my indestructible lane and just win. Rats, he saw through my plan. Well, now I play Soul Patch and win. Unless he removes my Soul Patch, and then I'm sad. Shock, thoughts on if I built a custom MTG cube for you? Building cube has been some of the most fun I've had in MTG, and I'd like to do it more, but I feel I should inquire about it first. I think it'd be fun. I'm not sure how active I would be in the participation of building said cube, but it would be fun. 5-month hibernation felt good, not gonna lie. Is horseradish more horse or radish? I have no idea. Speaking of cubes, what do you think about Steam Machine? I still have to look at it. I don't know what it is. I've seen so many people reference it, but I don't know what it entails. He's holding up mana, which makes me think he's gonna destroy this, which would be a good play on his end. So I'm gonna hit him with one of these and make him pick what to destroy. Oh wait, this has Untrickable. Yo, I literally forgot about this. This is the best win con of all time after the buff. Yeah, so he's just killing that guy. It's more like you send me cards and GP ideas, and I'll just send you progress updates in the completed list later. That's what I'm saying. I don't know how active I would be in like sending you cards for it. That's scary depending on what it hits. Okay, that's manageable. Let's go like this. I can ping you just to make you stop doing damage. And then let's do this. And I can kill this goofball so that I don't take 5 in the face. Hello, Akayori. Shock, sorry I went to watch Sizak playing my mod. No, you're chilling, bro. What's a cube? It's essentially like, if you don't know Magic, essentially there's a format called Draft where you buy packs. You go to the store, you buy packs, you open them, and then you like make decks with whatever you find in the packs. That's like the easiest way. It's more complex than that, but that's like the easiest way I can put it. And a cube is the exact same thing as that, but you make your own packs. This game is fun. I hope you're having fun with it too. See ya. Appreciate you, Akayori. Okay, that dies. That's fine. That dies. That's also fine. A cube is a 3-dimensional object with 6 square sides. Yeah, I guess that's also what a cube is. That also tracks. I'm just gonna do this, man, because Gravitry is broken. I think this deck is low-key kind of cooking. Why? Wait, he just dies if he doesn't get his super. I should have put this Gravitry on the heights because his super just freezes everything. All right, doesn't matter. Holy fluff, there are packs in this game? Yeah, that's why I said it's like microtransaction city. It's so hard to progress as a new... Are we dead ass? They put ads in this game? Are we actually for real? I'm going to have to watch ads on stream. Okay, bro. That is absolutely wild. Good job. I can't control that, bro. What do you want from me? Okay, that deck performed astonishingly well. I was not thinking that it would do that well. Let's go aggro. Take out a loan and buy 3 million packs. This guy games. Let's reroll you. Let's reroll you. That's kind of a fire starting hand. Okay, meta matchup. This guy makes enemy spells cost more. This guy that I'm facing up top, the enemy hero, is like the biggest spell-centric deck of all time. So I'm just putting this goofball down, and now he can't do anything first turn, which is fire. Some of your personal favorites in a description is all I'll need, and I'll handle everything past the first description bit, basically. Just wondering if you'd also have an actual play group as well. That's also the thing. I don't know. I would say probably not, but maybe. Okay, he's playing meta as well, if I had to guess. This is another guy that got buffed insanely by the New Balance patch. Let's just go like this, and I can start shuffling. I'm back with a cold slice of pizza. This shit is gas. Chat, are y'all more cold pizza or warm pizza type of people? My opponent just rolled 3 threes in a row. That's absolutely wild. I got the brain, Anna. Let's go. All right. Let's go light speed seed. My friend is still busy right now, just in case y'all were wondering. That's awful. I can do this because that environment is annoying. He's going to have all the mana in the world. Wait, he's going to have 7 mana. He just Bad Moon Risings here, and I lose. Never mind. He had to spend mana on the on this goofball. Depends on toppings. I feel like that's very reasonable. Good pizza can be eaten both ways, but meh pizza requires heat. I feel like that's a reasonable take. Okay. Who's this purple British guy? This is the organizer of the Scrandle up here. Just so everybody's aware. Jumping bean. He's just Bad Moon Rising me, right? Is Grimace British now? Maybe. I could see it. I just got to swing for 5 in this lane. Let's bounce you. He's going for his win con this turn. There's kind of nothing I can do about it right now because I don't have good removal. Never mind, he's not playing his win con. Can I get an MTG version of Bad Moon Rising? There's kind of nothing like it. Bad Moon Rising is like the most fun zombie win condition. I don't know if it's actually like meta, but it takes everything that you have on the board and transforms it into a creature that costs 5 or more. So the idea is you play ramp decks with it. You just shit out a bunch of like 1 and 2 cost creatures. And then you play Bad Moon Rising and suddenly everything is like a giant creature instead of just like a 1/1 or a 1/2 or something. I don't like that sound effect for the mustache waxer, man. Why'd we have to give him that? Let's go for a 5/3 in the water from that superpower. Let's go Magic Beanstalk for the cantrip. I could go like Rhoda here, I guess. Sure. That's ass that I didn't block that. Also, I just lose if he buffs either of these guys. That was a really bad play. Sounds like Shadowborn Apostle, sort of not really. I don't remember Shadowborn Apostle. Or like Craterhoof, sort of not really. I mean, it's comparable to Craterhoof, but it's still pretty different. It's still the same like type of win con, dare I say. Why don't zombies use their long arms in PvZ 1? True. We found Jim's Scrandle. Dude, this is like the biggest BMR angle of all time. I think I just cherry bomb here. And then even if he BMRs, he still has to high roll to kill me. I'm still not in a good spot here, but I'm in a much better spot. Because if he's playing BMR, then he needs a big board for it to actually matter. So yeah, now he's not playing it here. Not blocking there is kind of rough. Also, if I roll a 1, I'm just dead no matter what. That has Bullseye Strike Through, so I have to freeze that. Bullseye is it doesn't proc my block meter, and then Strike Through is like Trample. It's not Trample, it goes through, so this damages me no matter what. So I have to freeze that so that I don't die. Let's go. Do I just bring Nana here, honestly? No, I think that's bait. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Who's the carrot? That's Beta Carotina, bro. You don't recognize them? You don't recognize Beta Carotina, chat? I'm surprised. I didn't know my chatters were so uncultured, man. Okay, they're leaping that. That's like the worst thing they could have gotten. That's so sick. Okay, we're still in a not so good spot, but we're in a better spot. No, that has deadly! Wait, that's so bad! Oh, I didn't peep that. That had death touch. That's a board wipe. Let's go here. I need something to get rid of this guy. That is not it. Can this win in lane 1? I think no. I think I need to do this and then just hope that I can block this lane. Okay. Opponent has no cards in hand, so if I roll a 1, I'm dead here. If I roll a 2 or a 3, I'm in a pretty good spot. Pog. That doesn't help me. But I can put him here, I guess. That also doesn't help me. Okay, so now I just need to OTK, essentially. Which is not happening. Chat, my friend is busy, just in case anybody was worried. Only here for the streak tonight. Good night, Odin. I'm scared what's happening, but I can beat you surely. Did you just install the game? Because I need to know this so that I don't play like a meta deck against somebody who only has commons. Yes? Okay. How do I win here? I think it's just actually impossible. Because this guy kills me no matter what, because he has strike through and I can't remove him. And I don't have enough mana to play all the things that I want. I guess the line is go like this and then roll double 1s. Never mind, I forgot that moves. The line was potato mine here, and no, I think that we never win. Andy rolled a 3 anyway, so we were turbo cooked. Can't chump block is rough. Yeah, a little bit. I'm off to bed, Chad. I have work. Tragic. Good night, Luna. Isn't it weird that viewers dropped after switching to PvZ Heroes? Bro, I'm aware that that was going to happen, but this game is fire. People don't know what they're missing out on. Is there no timer in this game? There is a timer. It's just doesn't always show up. There's not like a readily available to see timer. It's like a bar that only pops up if you're taking too long, which is kind of stupid. Okay, I'm going to reset my game and see if Cheese can like actually challenge me, because thus far it has just said my friend is busy like literally a Balatrillion times. When do I get to put Barb Hut at the bridge in this game? If you play Barb Hut at the bridge, you sicken me. I'm not gonna lie. If you are a Barb Hut at the bridge player, you are something else. I just gotta say that. I bet it's my thing since you're not away for me. Maybe. Maybe you need to do like a tutorial or something before you can challenge me. When does the log show up? I don't know, bro. Anyone who had the audacity to leave doesn't deserve to witness how peak it is. Exactly. There are situations Barb Hut at the bridge works. Expo. Bro, if you're playing Barb Hut Expo, just like stop playing. Just like stop playing the game. That's crazy. Barb Hut at the river is cooking. Barb Hut at the bridge? Hello? That's it. After 107 cards, I've decided that I'm done going through less than a fourth of the smallest box of cards I have. No, like against Expo. Do you not still put it like behind just to bait damage? Or even at the river just to bait like other I don't know. Probably it works. Is there an equivalent of unnerfed Evo Furnace in this game? For the zombies, there's two really good examples of this, and I don't remember what the zombie example of it is. For the plant example, it's Sunshroom, I think. Sunshroom's like the best. No, it's Wildberry. It's Wildberry, bro. Oh, I've been challenged. Wait, it works. Okay, hold that thought. I gotta beat Beast Trigger. Or I gotta beat Cheeseburger 107. I'm locked in on zombies. Chat, these guys at the top are everybody who I can play. Who am I, what am I doing? What am I, who am I picking? Who am I picking? Are we playing Wildberry then? And if so, why not? No, because it's lame. No, low-key, Wildberry is like meta. You're still wide? Oh, I am still wide. I'm an idiot. Exclamation mark muted. Chat, I'm not muted. Shut up. Wrong source again. Huge. We can't see. Yeah, I got y'all. I got y'all. Can I? There we go. I'm going to turn capture cursor on as well because I'm like gesturing at things that people can't see probably. All right, chat. These guys at the top. These guys at the top. Who am I rocking? How are you? I'm all right, Andy. How are you, man? Was good, dog. Shock, no audio. I'm not muted. I'm looking now. I'm not muted. I should probably leave the stream then. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not going to lie. It's up to you. The one that says 10x. Nah, you're def muted. The one that says 10x. We'll go infinity. That works. Mike doesn't like his viewers. What are you talking about? I'll play my shark deck. My shark deck is funny. I don't even know what your cards do when I see them anyways. Should be fine. That's so true. Dude, I can't hear you. I can tell you're evil deep down, homie. Shut up, Andy. I can't hear you. Chat, I'm not muted, bro. I need a shark. Thank you so much. That's huge. That's huge. When's the bong hit stream is an absolutely deranged chat. Is he speaking? Don't worry, you're muted in my heart. Interesting. Chat, should we play Magic Arena after this? No emotes, this game sucks. I actually agree, bro. Emotes in this game would be so funny. It'd be so dumb and I would hate this game even more. But at the same time, dude, that would be so funny. Not gonna lie, I hate standard. I would play standard brawl because I can't play actual brawl because I'm free to play, but I would play standard brawl. The standard rotation literally just happened and my meta deck got banned previous to that, so I do not have a standard deck right now. And just rotating formats in general. I don't mind rotating formats, I'm not gonna lie. I do wish there was a way to play something other than like... Oh, wait, no, I was going to say I wish there was a way to play, like, historic. Something other than historic in Arena, but they added Pioneer. Low-key, I should just be a Pioneer streamer, bro. I'm just going to play Fireworks, bro. Do a bunch of damage to myself for no reason. I need a shark in my hand. Modern might as well also be rotating because Modern Horizons exists. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be like that. Sunflower from Best Buy. What do you mean sunflower from Best Buy? Let's hit him with one of these, shall we? Pioneer is dead, apparently. I swear Tolarian God Community College made a video on the format's health. I mean, like, is Modern not exactly on life support, though? I feel like Modern, when I was, like, still engaged with Magic, was not in a great spot. Did they ever ban the One Ring in Modern? When I was still, like, actively engaged with, like, comp magic, that was when the One Ring was in, like, 40% of decks, which was AIDS. Legacy and Vintage are fire, however, nobody plays them because price. Facts, unfortunately. That's why I play on TTS, bro. Tabletop sim, you can play whatever you want for free. Are you married or is that unseen? I am not married. That's unseen, bro. What you been doing lately? Oh, you know. Oh, you know. Okay, here's my win condition. All right, so the entire gimmick with this deck at all. The entire gimmick with this deck is we play Shark. Shark destroys any creature that our opponents control if they get hurt, and then when anything that our opponents control get destroyed, Shark gets buffed. And then like every other card that we run is either removal or like a bunch of damage, like a bunch of ping damage. One Ring is modern banned. That only took like forever. Tabletop sim is $20. Yeah, but the $20 one time for tabletop sim is a lot more reasonable than the like hundreds of dollars per deck. For some reason, still Legacy legal, which TBH kind of bullshit. I feel like they let a lot of that shit ride in Legacy, though, just because Legacy is wild. Shark is dead. Yeah, Shark has been murdered, unfortunately. My friends made me play Dead by Daylight. Man, that game blows, but at least it's funny. That's like the one game that I probably will not ever play. I have a bunch of people in my friend group that are like, please, bro, it's so peak. And like, I don't want to. Shark is back. Shark is back. It's not going to get removed again because bro has no card draw. Bro has no cards in hand, I should say. A little shark attack. Most Legacy players have One Ring as their second most wanted ban card for the last update. What's the worst card in Legacy right now? I'm not familiar. The button mushroom will save them, chat. Trust. Bro has no hands. Hey, we don't discriminate here. What's wrong with having no hands? If I had to guess, this is unfair. Only like a lot. The 1-mana Tamiyo that flips. Oh, yeah. The 1-mana Tamiyo flip walker. That's MH3, right? I don't even remember that being that egregious. Surprised I lasted that long. Not GG. That's crazy. Has your scent changed since high school? What the fuck kind of... What did I just read? Has my scent changed since high school? Bro has no hands. Average Focus Shock Black Deck run. Average Black Deck run in general, man. Chat, should I open packs on stream? I had no hand size, bro. How I get that up? Card draw, bro. Chat, should I open some... Should I gamble? I had a daily whiff of you every day back then. Use the pea shooter deck? I don't think I still have it. I might. Yes? All right, we'll open some packs. Chat, what do we want to open? We got base set. We got core set here is the premium pack. We got sci-fi set. We have dinosaur set, or we have dinosaur set the sequel. What are we opening? Uninstalling PvZ heroes forever. That's wild. Gamble. Chat, should I run a gamble on if we get a legendary card or not? Credit card in the packs? Trust? Hopefully. Mods make a poll. I'll run a poll for it too. Legendary. No legendary. I'll run a gamble. Spadao or Solar Flare? Solar Flare is meta. Spadao has more fun decks, but Solar Flare is like One of the best, if not the best, plant heroes. No, not the best anymore. Solar Flare was the best, and then their main deck got nerfed a lot, but Solar Flare is still definitely meta. Huge gamble. Everyone only used 1 point. Dino set for Colossal Dreadmaw? Wait, it's true. Based reference. Is this seriously going to be a 3 channel point prediction? That's huge. I have Swamp Ogre ass. I'm proud of you. Putting it all on the line, huge. I'm picking Spadao. Meta is cringe. I mean, honestly, like, you got me there. You got me there. I can predict in my own poll. No, there's just a predict button I can't predict. Imagine running sharks. That shark deck is... It has a lot of legendary cards that you didn't have, but that shark deck is so off meta, it's not even funny. When are you putting YouTube on screen? Probably never, if I'm being honest. Or if YouTube does a channel points type of thing, I'll make a redeem where chat can fight for who gets the on-screen privilege. That'd be funny. Do you wipe your dick after pissing? Add back the semi-opaque black square to Twitch chat. Oh, I keep forgetting about that, bro. I actually don't have it on this source. I gotta make it. I'm not gonna make it here. I feel like it's still legible. Bro, he doesn't? What the fuck? Unhygienic as fuck. What do you mean? Beautiful prediction? Chat, which pack are we opening? It's a 50-50. Is it actually a 50-50 prediction? That's hilarious. Galactic? All right, we'll do sci-fi. There's no way I don't get a legendary here. There's actually no shot. Everybody who voted yes for legendary is getting like instantaneous points. Bro said spectral pack. Pog, I got two potato mans. All right, we got super rares. I don't know how these packs work. I mean, we could get scammed, but it's unlikely. Yeah, there we go. Pack it up. Pack it up. Pay him out. We got the Astrocado. We only got 1, though. I feel like that's actually less than average, but we did get a legendary, so pay it out. I can feel the dopamine from the gambling already. Oh, this game is so gambling-centric, it's not even funny, man. Know my point. All right, let's run another game. I gotta run back the aggro deck. I just didn't play that right, man. There was a soul card in that pack? True. I would also yap about the vintage format, but I'm going to be honest, you'll never play the format anyways, even though you should play it. I would maybe play it with my... I would maybe play it, like, off-stream. But I would never, like, comp play it. This is a fine opener. Good curve. This is a very spell-centric opponent as well. So I can play this guy and deny all his spells. I'm just going to do that, man. Mods to start gambles for the ranked games. We could do ranked gambles. Do we have any mods in here? We have snails. It's up to mods. Bro, what? All right. I think I just got to eat 4 damage here. Honestly, I probably do this. Is this a ranked match right now? Yeah. Bang. Play Marine Bean for the curve. Exclamation mark bagel. No bagels today. Sorry. Who made no bagels a part of... That's so funny. Let's go. I got a sunflower seed. Pog, pog, pog. Madge. I think it was Luna. That wouldn't surprise me. No bagels, shucks, for real. What a rug pull. What a rug pull, bro. Let's hit him with one of these, and then I can hit him with one of these. Spit on that thing. Good job, Navy Bean. Questionable removal? Ah, no, that would end up doing a lot of damage over the course of the game. That sucks. What would you do if your mom said CenturyLink is coming back? I'd be like, no. And then I would just, I don't know. I would just say no. Mods ban anyone who bets more than 1 point? No. You ever miss Jund? I don't know what that's referencing. I know Jund is the color combo, but I don't know if what do you ever miss Jund is a reference to. Ban people who only bet 1 point? True. Rug pull. Like modern Jund decks. I don't think I ever played when modern Jund was a thing. I only like even started following modern like fairly recently. Not fairly recently, but like a year or two ago. Let's go for one of these. And then I can make things cost more, and I can shuffle Magic Beanstalks into my deck. Everyone's banned mod-only mode. With cool cards like Tarmogoyf. Dude, Tarmogoyf is so fire. It was before the good times of Modern Horizons. What, you don't... You're not a fan of Hogak? What the heck, man? You don't like super balanced cards that have the health of the game in mind, like Hogak or Risen Necropolis? You don't like him? This says team up now? Holy shit. I did not know that. That got balance patched. Jesus. Mike, would you ever lick my tushy? That's wild. Watsy tried adding purple once. That's hilarious. They need to do that again. It'll succeed this time, surely. It'll be like them re-releasing Morbius. You've seen Prime Boros Energy? Boros Energy is... That was horrible. I think the meta where I was like actually following Pro Tour was whenever Tron was really good. Like Tron One Ring. Whichever meta that was like phenomenal was the one that I was following. But I was mostly following it for standard, and then they would just also have modern games for like on the Twitch streams. MTG Arena stream when? If I did MTG, would people want to... Because I would probably stream MTG Arena if I did MTG. Would people want to see Draft, Standard, or like, Brawl? I know the answer already, but I'm just asking. Good job, streamer. You win. I'm chilling. I'm locked in, bro. Now I gotta watch an ad. Bro, I'm not playing this. What are we on about? I'd watch any, but I do like Draft. I want to get better at Draft. It's just not the most... Okay, what are we doing, buddy? It's not the most accessible format, especially on Arena. There's a powered cube on Arena right now. I did see that. Why is the ad a black screen? Was it a black screen? That's hilarious. All right. Oh my god, Cheese is still online. Last Z survival shooter. The best game of all time. All right. That went a lot better. Let's do one more game. I'm going to do one more Caratina game, and then I'm going to toss y'all off to somebody else. I'm going to raid somebody preemptively. And then tomorrow, we're going to be checking out Zafe's mod, which if you haven't played Zafe's mod, don't play it and let it be a surprise because it's hilarious. Toss people to hashtag me. Are you streaming? Will streamer win ranked PvZ heroes? I believe and I hate Focus Shock. I gotta figure out VR with OBS, but yeah. I haven't done a VR stream in forever. This is phenomenal with the environment here. Is it as good as Jim Bussey? Hello? Accidentally clicked bet 10 button? No. Tragic. I think I just played 2 beans here, bruh. No, surely not. I can go like this, and then I can play bean into invasive species next turn. Spadao, my goat. Spadao is huge, bro. My OBS is out of date? Huge! Actually, this has team up, right? So let me just do this. And then that's like giga damage. Well. That's unfortunate. You just removed my entire board. Let's go. Playing aggro into control. Surely this goes swimmingly. I just gotta spam enough to where I can actually break through, which I think is definitely feasible. I haven't streamed in so long, bro. Lock in, I'll throw people to you. FR. I just remembered that there's actually gameplay I can watch. I got lost in the yapping. Dude, the yapping's fire, though. Surely that's why everybody on the planet watches me. Hello, Gravestone. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. You're getting hit with this, and you're getting hit with this. Why are there light green sailor beans? They're navy beans, bro. I just got Espresso Fiesta out of some random premium pack. Espresso Fiesta is like one of the #1 win cons right now. For aggro decks, anyway. I'm ready to honk shoe soon. Low-key, me too. I say that, and then I'm going to stay up until like 4 a.m. like I always do when I say that, but I digress. Let's do this just to block your goofy ass. Never mind, I should have played that in the other lane. Because Rotobega kills everything there. That's fine. Navy Bean on the draw. And I have 6 mana, so this is where I play a Rotobega in lane 3, and then I Navy Bean and buff everything. And then it's just a solved game. We are witnessing in real time why aggro is so broken. That's so ass. I feel bad. BMR, ball knowledge. Bang. Bang. GGWP, brother. Bro, don't give me another ad. I hear the music cutting out. Okay, we're chilling. What did they do to Kappa? That's not the actual Kappa meme. Or the actual Kappa face, or at least it shouldn't be. Unless they changed it, like, literally. Super recently is the word I was looking for. Okay, I'm going to send y'all off to some folks. Somebody else. I don't know who yet. Skirt's playing Balatro. Sizak's playing Balatro. Who do we want, chat? Who do we want, chat? Or Sierra Nade's playing Bollocks Pit. Who we thinking? I'm gonna throw y'all in wide shock. Did you win? Yes. We absolutely clowned on them. They were crying afterwards. You guys didn't see, but I saw it. I don't care. I just want the shillings. Fair, honestly. We're raid. I think Skirt is the person that we have rated least recent. Have you tried Bollocks Pit yet? I have not. I mean, honestly, we have 15 people in here. I could just not raid anybody. Raid Navy Bean? Is this when we go off now? Also, Shock, if the cube thing was interesting to you, I'll reach out in DMs later or something. Maybe. Loki a lot better than I thought it would be. There are a lot of games that I need to buy on Steam. I've just been trying to save up bread because the Christmas season is coming up soon. So I don't want to spend my money too frivolously. Raid at Focus Shock. Wild. Raid my offline chat. Nope. All right. I'm going to just let y'all disperse since people were talking about going to bed anyway. And I will also be going to bed pretty shortly, probably. Have you seen the news? What news? If it's a maybe, I'll let you linger on it for a bit then. Yeah, that's chill. That's chill. Harold Maid outfit stream soon. Cinema. Cinema, hell yeah. All right. Tomorrow, we're going to play Zafe's mod. Zafe's mod is very funny. So tune in for tomorrow's stream. Also, tomorrow the big video is dropping. The big beginner's guide. That'll be sometime tomorrow. Probably like around 5 or 6 my time is when I would guess that will be uploaded. So expect a ping in Discord. I'm just going to ping everybody and force everybody at gunpoint to watch it because last time we had a big video like that, it popped off and that was really cool. So I'm hoping to replicate that experience again. So I'll just ping at everybody and then force everybody to watch it. Anyway, be back tomorrow. Goofy mod. And then Sunday will be off. Stay safe. Sleep well. And have a good one, chat. Love you guys. Thank you very much for watching.